What's up, YouTubers? Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Now, why is this a mind-blowing fill? Well, it depends on where you are in your journey. If you're a fairly advanced to pro drummer, I'm sure that wasn't very mind-blowing for you. You were like, yeah, I know exactly what that is. But I remember kind of in that intermediate part of my journey, and I was starting to get obsessed with advanced drummers and professional drummers and fusion players. And I would hear something like that, and it was like almost tangible. I could almost reach it, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And then when I had a teacher show me what it was, I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that in 3 easy steps. But before we do that, I want to talk about the last video I made, the 20 snares in 2 minutes video, which I will link right up here. But I wanted to say thank you. Like the comments on that video, they were so mature, and you guys didn't turn it into a competition. And you have to understand that I love all of those drums. So there was no best drum. I bought all of those drums. I mean, obviously the Gretsch ones I didn't buy, but most of those drums I bought because I thought they were great. I didn't like hit a drum in a drum shop and go, oh, that sounds like buttered ass. I'll take 2 of those. I hit it and I was like, that's amazing. I need to have that in my collection. So I loved all those drums. I felt you guys had a great, healthy respect for all of those drums. And I just wanted to say thank you very much from me, because I really thought the whole entire comment section was going to be like, that drum sucks, that drum sucks, that company's amazing. It's like, calm down. They're all amazing. They all do different things. They're just different flavors of ice cream. I also did want to talk about this though, because that wasn't a scientific video. That was me just playing 20 of my favorite snares, and I had them all tuned and dialed in the way that I like them. If it was scientific, they would have all had the exact same head. I would have tune botted them, and then we would have been like, well, this is how they all sound at this tuning range, but some of them perform at different places a little better than others. So I had all of the drums tuned how I like them, but the Gretsch Brooklyn Standard, my signature snare, I had the internal muffle slightly turned on. And I just want to be as transparent as possible. Like when you hear that drum in that video, it sounds more studio than the others, and you can tell there's no gels on top, and it's because it has an internal muffle. So this drum, wide open, if I turn the muffle off, sounds like this. If I crank the muffle on, the internal muffle, then it's going to sound very dead and sound like it has a ton of gels on it. So I just wanted to be as transparent about that as possible. When Gretsch and I were creating this drum, they literally said, hey, do you want it to have an internal muffle? And I thought, well, how much will that cost the customer? And they're like nothing. It won't change the price at all. They're very affordable to put inside. And I was like, so wait, you're asking me, do I want there to be an optional moon gel inside the drum? Hell yes, I want that. So just wanted to be clear about that. All right, let's get into this fill. So the first thing we have to do is figure out, well, what is this fill made out of? And it is made out of something that everyone here can currently do, which is kick, right, left. No matter who you are, no matter who you're hanging out with right now, they can go to a drum set and go. So what makes this thing kind of mind-blowing? Well, it's the subdivision that it's in, and it's the fact that I'm giving every single one of the hand notes a bit of care and attention dynamically. So step 1, learn how to play kick, right, left as 16th note triplets. Not an easy thing to do. 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a with a click. By the way, doing that with a left foot quarter note pulse, a little bit harder than you could possibly imagine. Give it a shot. All right, step 2 is to give those notes the care and the attention they deserve dynamically. So if we think of having 3 kick, right, left, the very first one would be kick, ghost the right, shikada-boop the left. So kick, right, left. The next one is kick, accent the right, ghost the left, right, left. The third one is kick, ghost the right, pop the left. So if we put those together, we have kick, right, left, kick, ow, left, kick, right, left, and then we repeat that. We do that twice in a row, and that gives us a 1-bar fill. I'm going to do that with the click, 40 BPM, and yes, your metronome will go that slow, and yes, the link for my metronome is in the description below. All right, and the third and final step is a bit of a combo platter. It's speeding it up to a usable tempo. I think this thing really sits good right at 90 BPM, but it'll work from 70 BPM up to about 100. Any faster than that, yes, it's physically possible, but it gets a little sloppy jalopy. So once we have it at 90, we also need to pick an orchestration. Now, I want you to have freedom of movement, but sometimes it is nice to kind of have a purposeful orchestration, so you're not just like, I hope this works. Now, whether this fill is mind-blowing to you or not, the fact that a fill that's that cool and that usable is just kick, kick, right, left, that really depends on where you are on your journey. But hopefully it triggered something else for you. Yes, I want you to learn that fill, but I want you to also think like, well, what else could you do that you haven't really explored enough? Could you do something like this with double strokes, with single paradiddles, with right, left, kick, kick? Just keep in mind, if you do this with right, left, kick, kick, you gotta come out with an extra bass drum. Not easy. So you have to be ready for that. I would say your best option is to end with 4 hands if you're gonna go right, left, kick, kick. But like I said, think of other things you could do this with. That's what I always want for you. I never want you just to take what I do, what I teach you, and just go, yeah, I'll just do exactly that. It's like, well, no, I'm trying to launch you into something. I'm hoping that while you're learning this, it triggers something else where you're like, I think I just found my own version of it, and I want you to always be proud of what you're doing, and the best way to do that is not to just take from somebody else, but it's to make it uniquely you, and that's where the accents and the orchestration, the dynamics and the timbre and the fact that you have 16 rototoms and I do not, that's where the differences occur, and differences are a beautiful thing. So, if you enjoyed this, please check out Mike'sLessons.com. I have 2 courses on 16th note triplet fills. I'll link them below, but until next time, go practice.